I'm about to say something racist, but I hope you don't think it's racist. But I know it is. But I'm just gonna power through. Urban, can you have your hair a little less? Look, I spent 6 years overseas in the military. Here's the one thing, and this is a story I gotta cover because black women deal with this a lot over there in the military. So overseas working in Iraq, let me just trail off for a second. You get what, 6 days working and 1 day off for the military. Supplies are limited, resources. There's a dress code. There's a standard of operation and where your hair is supposed to be, like the shoulder length and all that good stuff, right? Black girls, with our hair being in a certain way, black girls have it kind of worse, right? Because to have their hair pressed and pressed down and relaxed to look like Caucasian girls' hair, that's some time. That's some chemicals that you got to go through. So not only do you have to get the supplies in a war zone sometimes, like sometimes it's a regular army base, you just go up the street, get it, go to the beauty salon. It still sucks, right? That some girls can get away with just tying it up and whatever, cutting it real quick and just wake up and just slap some water on and just go. Other girls, black girls, will have to get that thing pressed, get to the salon, get it all. And overseas it's even worse. The supplies are limited. You get them in, you finally get them in. They don't sell them as much as you would need, that they would need it to stay in compliance. And when they finally get the products in, they have 1 day. As the few salons that I saw overseas in Iraq, they only have 1 day to get that done. And that salon is packed. And you're spending all day on your one-off day. You're spending the majority of your one-off day in the salon, getting your hair done. Because, cutting it or braiding it, whatnot, all these other options that you're forced to do that some other males and females are not, don't have to worry about. They get to enjoy their day off, but, they didn't. So that's one of the examples that I remember dealing with this. So I have a daughter. And when I started seeing that that's becoming a thing, mostly where little girls in certain schools, some boys too, would be told that your hair cut is out of compliance. This is a thing that I have a problem with. And this is what makes it a little prejudicial to me. Because you have a dress code or a hair cut or a hairstyle code that's been made by a certain group that's not even thinking about other people's natural hair state. Then they make a rule and blanket it across the board. Then you have two people, one white, one black. They wake up in the morning, and one person can wake up in the morning, not pick up a brush, not pick up a product, not do anything. Hair is cut to a certain length. It's perfect. It's right. It's cut certain. The length is the same. Both examples have the same length of hair, but one can wake up in the morning in their natural state and walk to school and be in compliance. Another human being can wake up in the morning, same length of hair as the first one. Wake up, not put a comb or do anything to it, but in natural state, don't add any water, don't do anything. You just went to sleep and you woke up the way God made you, and you're out of compliance. Neither one of these two people did anything to their head at all. They just were born and their hair did what it naturally does. And one person is told you're right and one person is told you're wrong. And I swear, so when Joy told me about this situation, this story, I thought about my daughter because I'm waiting for it. Me and my ex, we let our kids grow their hair out, and if they're gonna, and they gotten their haircuts before. My daughter's letting her hair grow out. One thing that my youngest is real good at, when a person, I don't look, if you never felt a black person's hair, go to a wig shop, go to Party City and get a wig if you're curious. Don't wait until my child walks by you just to, hey, let me. Because you're trying to. My son will tell you to your face, I am not a dog. Don't touch my hair.